should have done like a little.
Ew. That's fine. Bad enough.
Alright, live. Cool. So let's give a minute for people to come on in. We don't really need these unless we start reacting to stuff. Letting people walk in while we just sit here awkwardly. So while we're waiting, what's the coolest horror thing you've watched recently? Let's give a minute for people to come on in. We don't really you've actually unless we start reacting to stuff. Because I know you're tough to please when it comes to stuff sometimes. Letting people walk.
Oh, well, a trailer?
You have high standards also.
There's a trailer that I really liked, but I can't talk about it.
Oh no, I actually just recorded a reaction to that. Is that you're talking about The Exorcist? Okay, cool. Yeah, no, let's talk about it real quick because that's good. I actually really liked the trailer as well. Like I was really excited with it. There's a lot of people talking about how you have high standards. More of the same. I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking exorcism movie. Oh no, someone gets possessed and they have to exercise. Is that you're talking about Exorcism? Okay, cool. Yeah, no, let's talk about it real quick. I thought that was a cool twist. Two different kinds of family trailer as well. Like I like that Chris McNeil is back. Reagan's mom from the first two movies, because what that says to me is there's an emotional piece that they could take where, because if she says I know you, and so to me it's Pazuzu twist. So if it's Pazuzu and Reagan died and Pazuzu's still around, like there could be some real cool fuckery in the dialogue. Because what that says to me is there's an emotional piece that they could take where, I would have to say I know two different things. So to me it's Pazuzu twist. So if it's Pazuzu, would that be Reagan died and Pazuzu's still around? Oh shit, are you double? Cool fucker. Sorry. Yep. Okay. Fixed. Thank you, Robert. As delicate as you always are. Appreciate that. Fix your shit, hooker. All right, that's good. What up, Field of Screams? Good to see you. He brings up The Exorcist, and I start hearing a ton of voices in the feed. Yeah, that was planned. No, yeah. So I did a separate trailer reaction. I just recorded it before we launched this, so that'll go up tomorrow. But yeah, dude, I was really pleased with the trailer. Like it's good to have someone to talk to about it now, right afterwards. Because, again, having Chris back, it allows for that dramatic beat where Pazuzu can be like, Reagan's here with us, all that kind of shit. That could be a really cool dramatic beat. And
even if they didn't, it would still be cool though. Like I've never been super into exorcism movies. They're just sort of a dime a dozen. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
There's a couple that stand out.
Of course, but just in general, they don't strike me as like, oh, you've got to go see that.
They're pretty dime a dozen-y.
But this one was like, okay, okay.
So what are the ones that? So I'll say a couple of the ones that I like the most. Exorcism of Emily Rose is fantastic. It's a wonderful courtroom drama mixed with an exorcism, and it grounds it in a particular way. I feel like the last Exorcism was actually also really good until the very ending, which I kind of hated. That was the documentary crew following the priest, and then there was a girl that he was trying to exorcise, and
I'm not
they all basically die at the end.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that I actually saw that one, but
it was a good one. It was a pretty good one.
I could have and just forgot, but
they did sequelize it later on. I don't think anything's... Honestly, I am half in the camp of liking Exorcism of Emily Rose better than The Exorcist. Like, I just really enjoy that movie and the courtroom drama aspect going back and forth. I thought it was a really brilliantly made movie, but The Exorcist is classic. I really like the sequel because it's more Reagan and fighting the demon and stuff, so I like that. I haven't seen the third in a really long time, but by all accounts, the third is phenomenal because everyone's like, oh my god, The Exorcist 3 is so good and no one gives it enough credit. And all these people are giving it tons of credit. So, like, I don't know, maybe it gets enough credit. And then I haven't seen... I've seen both The Exorcist Beginning and The Exorcist Dominion, which is two different versions of the same movie. I've seen them both once.
Okay.
I don't remember either one well enough to be able to speak about them. But then I did watch the Exorcist TV show, which was season 1 and 2, but the Exorcist TV show, it starred Gina Davis. No, yeah, but it was actually a sequel to the films. Gina Davis was like a grown-up Reagan, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So that was interesting that they did that. I actually kind of like those two. But so this one is made by the guy that made Halloween 2018 and the new Halloween trilogy.
Okay.
He's making 3 movies. They announced the sequel title because this one's The Exorcist Believer. The next one is due in 2025, and it's called The Exorcist Deceiver.
Okay.
And so my joke during the trailer reaction was the third one's going to be called The Exorcist Just Leave Her.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Believer, deceiver, just leave her. What up from South Carolina? What up, Robert Springs? Good to see you. We got 2 Roberts in the chat. Oh, Scaredycast. What up, Scaredycast? Yo, Scaredycast, a little bit of props to you guys. You guys put yourselves out there, yo. Like, you put yourselves out there like, we're doing ScaredyCon. Like, who wants to see us do this shit? Like, I'm like, dude, it reminds me of the spunk that we had the first couple of years of the horror show. But I love to see it, dude. I love to see the grind. They were grinding at Mad Monster and shit. I love the Scaredycast people. One day, I do hope we get to do a little crossover. It'll be fun. Jack Spawn also in the chat. Legion. Yeah, Legion, right? Legion. Well, Pazuzu called himself Legion, like we are Legion, but it was Pazuzu, right? That was the whole thing. So let's see. He brings. Yeah, okay. We're in it to win it, baby. Yeah, that's for sure. Clearly. I always enjoyed The Last Exorcism, says Field of Screams. Yeah, The Last Exorcism. I liked the movie all the way up until the ending because the ending felt like it's a found footage exorcism movie, and the end is very found footage where like just everyone dies and like you don't get to see it very well, and so you're just like, there's no resolution here. Yeah. We'll get it done, Scaredycast. We'll get it done. It's gonna be fun.
You like whipped out like all like this whole entire platter of exorcism movies. I'm like, I like The Taking of Deborah Logan.
Oh, that was a good one. No, you know what else was a good one?
Lovely
in
Molly.
that vein. See, I don't remember Lovely Molly.
Lovely Molly was really good.
No, there was one other that was. So The Taking of Deborah Logan, we did review on the channel. That was really cool, and that I loved because that when that old lady is like halfway down eating the person, like the girl later on. That shit
Classic.
is really scary and cool.
So
there was
classic.
another exorcism movie that was similar to The Taking of Deborah Logan, but it was a dude's name in the title. I can't remember what that was, but I thought that one was pretty good too. Yeah, there have been a few exorcism movies that did a really good job, and yeah, The Taking of Deborah Logan was another one.
Lovely Molly was good because it was like you had to decide what was. This is again in more my psychological alley, but it was like you had to decide: is it the drugs that's making her spiral, or is she possessed by demons? Because you could say, "Oh, the drugs are demons," but like she was either truly, deeply, like swallowed up by demons, or it was just drugs. But
I remember the marketing for Lovely Molly, if I'm not mistaken. Like, didn't they do like a whisper thing, like Lovely Molly?
I don't recall
In the trailer, I think they might have. But yeah, so that's fair. I didn't even recall that one as an exorcism movie. So I'm sure there's others that are great. Guys, what are some exorcism movies that we haven't brought up in our little listicles here that are definitely worth checking out? Because I know there's some. I didn't watch the newest one, The Pope's Exorcist. I do plan to when it hits, free streaming. But I didn't get to see that. I didn't get to see Pray for the Devil towards the end of last year. So there's a couple that I haven't seen just yet. I'm usually on top of these movies, but they have gotten so rote, so similar to one another. Technically, the Conjuring movies are exorcism movies as well,
Yeah,
they have to.
way.
There's someone that's possessed. Those are wonderful movies, though. Love those. So, yeah, guys, that's enough talk. Getting into things, I think we've let people filter in. Hey, everyone, welcome to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
I'm Morgan.
That's right. Morgan is back, you guys. So there's a very good reason Morgan is back. she still has wonderful opinions on horror movies, albeit different from mine a lot of times. That was always the case, but that's okay. I think multiple perspectives on things is what drives this channel very well. But Morgue-N also happens to be a Discord guru, one might say. And we at the Horror Show channel have been meaning to start a Discord for quite a while. And now we have the chance to finally do so with someone that knows what the hell they're doing regarding it. So Morgue-N is going to be our head Discord moderator / kind of Discord lead. She's going to be the one sort of overseeing it all and making sure that we don't do things incorrectly and making sure none of you fuckers get out of line. But let's open it up, you guys. The Discord link is in the description box down below. You can go ahead and join. And as someone that is constantly on TikTok and Facebook and Twitter, like, being on Discord is going to be a fun new outlet for me. So I'm very excited to have more personal one-on-one conversations with everyone and actually get some games going and do some watch-alongs via Discord that we don't have to worry about copyright issues and things like that. It's going to be a good time. Again, the link to the Discord is in the description box down below. Go ahead and make yourself an account if you don't have one yet, but join up and let's get this this fun conversation going. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with Discord, you know, I would probably be considered boomer, you know, in this arena of YouTube. So, I mean, the hair is a bit of a giveaway at this point. There's not really much brown up there anymore, unfortunately, but I will say that I learned about Discord and I'm very excited. I was using Discord for my D&D campaign that I was playing a couple of years ago. So I'm familiar with it, but I'm not that familiar with it. So Morgue-N is here to help guide the Horror Show and its people along the way. So if you wouldn't mind, give everyone just sort of a bit of an overview of what Discord the hell is for the people that don't know.
If you want to, go ahead and drop a link in the chat.
Yes, I will do that.
Easy thing, so you guys can check out the link. And so yeah, if you don't have an account, go ahead and sign up for one. It's free, and then it's a place where we can all just gather, have little conversations about the show or ideas you guys have for the show. We can get together and have voice chats. We can watch movies together, shows together, like Cecil had mentioned. So it's just a place for all of us to have a little more community. Community, yeah.
Absolutely. We want to build that up.
We can play games. We can do all kinds of fun stuff. So it'll be a fun place for us all to hang out. Indeed,
and we have like channels within the Discord. We have a Dylan's New Nightmare channel, of course, so if you have questions for me, I'll be monitoring that and talking to people about Dylan's New Nightmare. There'll be a Hail to Stephen King channel that Fuego will be monitoring to make sure that he can still answer people even though he's busy with school. He'll still make time to check in and answer people regarding that. Yeah, interaction and building the fam, exactly. Yeah, Destination and Station, welcome to the chat. Good to see you, good to see you. I need Morgue-N to show me the ways of Discord. I'm new to Discord. Okay, we'll join up via the link, and we'll learn together. You know what I mean? Like that's the place to go. We could use a Discord guru. Ours sucks. Well, there you go, Scaredy Cast. Morgan's the one because she's a mod on like a load of Discords, so that's why I know that she knows what she's doing. So join the Discord. And we'll join yours, and who knows, maybe if we get ours rolling, maybe Morgue-N could help you out too. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna promise for her. I'm not gonna speak for her.
For sure. But you definitely get what you put in. So it's work, but it's worth it, and it can be a really fun place that people really feel like home. So we want to make a place where all of our fans feel like they're home, and they can get to know all of you, all of us, on a more personal basis. So.
Indeed, and I love that.
Safely.
People are throwing out some good ones in the chat. Jack Spawn throws out The Possession and Deliver Us from Evil. I didn't see Deliver Us from Evil. I heard that one was a little bit iffy, but Veronica
was good.
Veronica was a good one.
It was.
Would you technically consider one of my favorite horror movies of recent years is a foreign one that is called Terrified. I don't know if that's considered technically a possession movie, but it could be. I don't know. Is Terrified considered a possession movie? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. I literally just started a Discord for Remnant 2 game. Okay.
Yeah, no,
cool.
that's what a lot of people do Discords for, is for gaming, and so that when you're in game you can chat with each other and share codes and things like that. But there's more things that you can use Discord for, so we're just branching out.
Yeah, so like, so what other kind of things? I mean, so we can do watch-alongs, right? We can throw people a link or something. Do we pull up the window and have them watch the window on our Discord? Mm-hmm. Oh, sweet.
You'll screen share.
Okay,
and
cool.
So people can come into the chat and they can either just be there voice chatting with everybody, or if they decide to watch whatever it is that you're screen sharing, then everybody can watch alongside. So that's fun. And
does Discord have a like record screen function? Does Discord record, or would I just record via the app we're recording this stream on?
No. See, okay, so if you wanted to have, let's say you wanted to have a live chat, and then
Scaredy Cat's already in the chat. Holy shit. Producer Dave in the chat too. Right on.
Wanted to have like a live chat and be able to have them talk on the YouTube that you're broadcasting, that would have to be pulled through a different system. We'll talk about that later.
Gotcha. Sorry, I'm just excited that people are already using the fucking shit. I love it. Scaredy Cast on the prowl. Love it. Okay, sweet. So this is gonna be fun. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm gonna be like, sorry, I'm talking on Discord. What'd you say?
Yeah.
But I love that, right? I spend way too much time on TikTok. I'd rather spend it building, relationships with our audience.
Right.
And if this is a more direct way to do it than just like the YouTube, that's fine.
Right. On YouTube, you have you've got the community tab, and then you have your live chats here when you're live. But otherwise, if somebody wanted to talk to you about whatever, they have to wait for you to actually be either doing a live or post a comment and hope that you see it. Whereas on the Discord, they could @ you and you might see it, or DM you or something like that. But it's more of a conversation for all of us. And Fuego.
What up, Fuego? Hey, Fuego in the chat. Yeah, we were just talking about how there's a Hail to Stephen King channel for the Discord, Fuego, that you will likely be monitoring the most. So make sure you're downloaded and with the updated Discord, my friend. Destination Station, have we seen Demonic, presented by James Wan? So Demonic, Fuego, remind me, that was the weird digital demonic demon movie, right? We did not like that very much. I think that was produced by James Wan. That was not directed by James Wan. I don't think we were a big fan of Demonic, Destination Station. Devil Inside, another found footage film that ended abruptly. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of ones like that that's kind of how found footage has to end. It's like when the last character dies, it's like, movie's over, right? Camera's dead.
Right.
That's it. So it's they don't tend to have a lot of closure, but I feel like, well, that's the thing. Yeah, usually it's the big thing, right? It's the what is it? The Lost Coast tapes, the Bigfoot movie. Like any Bigfoot found footage movie, you don't see Bigfoot until the very end when he smashes the camera and kills the person. It's the same with Cloverfield. Like Cloverfield was the first big budget, found footage movie.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say the first, but I believe it was the first big budget. And it ends with the Cloverfield creature confronting the fucking dude with the camera and literally eating his ass. And the camera falling next to his upper torso that the creature has bitten off. And like, all found footage movies have to end with the thing.
I mean, not all
kind
of them do. Not all of them.
That's fair. Yes. That's fair.
Because like
I'll take examples.
Your very classic Blair Witch Project, which was your trendsetter, the trailblazer, if you will.
Love that film.
And that doesn't just end when the camera hits the ground. It actually comes back on, and you're able to see a little bit further into the end of it.
Oh. After we see the guy in the corner and it goes kaput, it comes back up?
The camera goes dead when it hits the ground for a second. And
after we see him in the corner, you mean?
And he's in the corner.
Oh, okay. Wait, really? It falls before the corner?
It falls to the ground, and then it kind of gets picked back up, and you see him and the person laying on the ground, and then there's the screaming and all of that.
Okay.
That's kind of after. So, yeah, there's times.
By the way,
the dark and the wicked.
I don't say this very much, but when I shape my shit up, I actually look pretty. I don't look terrible. You should have seen me like 5 hours ago. I had Doc Brown hair and like Doc Brown's hair as my beard, and it looked really terrible. But I'm kind of feeling what I'm looking like right now. Like I am. I'm hitting that silver fox territory going on, if I do say so myself. And I do, because no one else will say it. But The Dark and the Wicked, was that a I can't remember if that was an Exorcism movie, but I loved The Dark and the Wicked. Loved The Dark and the Wicked. That was another, I think might have recommended that to you. That was another slow burn farmhouse sort of horror.
Okay.
You know what I
Get
mean?
through it. No, it's not because just because kids. I haven't been able to watch things more recently because kids.
Thank you, Destination Station. Appreciate that, Cecil. You look fresh as hell, bro. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take that shit. Hell yeah. The Dark and the Wicked. It was a phenomenal slow burn film. I mean, could you consider The Witch a possession movie?
No.
No? I mean, Black Phillip is kind of possessed by the devil.
No.
But no, you're right. Okay, it's a witch movie. By the way, it took me a long time to get on board with The Witch. I hated it the first time I watched it. Hated It Follows the first time I watched it. Both of them, the second time I watched them, like years later, I loved them both after watching them years later. So
I don't really care for It Follows, but
I don't know. I there's a lot of kind of like things you just have to accept. Like, why is it just standing on the roof as they're driving away? Like, why didn't it just come into the home? It decided to creep up on the roof as they're driving away instead. Like, there's a lot of logical fallacies in the film. But it is a cool idea, and it is well presented, and the score is top-notch, so I have to ultimately give it... Wences in the chat! Oh, I love seeing Wences. I tell you that all the time! Cries and runs away. Wences is dope. I love Wences. He's one of the old schools here. All right. It's the Vitch. Yes, the Vitch.
no, it's really The Witch. They're just trying to make the W extra big by doing
so
two V's.
fancy.
VV.
The
Super big.
Vitch. There are a few demonic films. This one has Frank Grillo, Maria Bello, and has a big twist at the end. Came out in 2015. Maybe that's not the same demonic I was thinking of. The demonic I was thinking of was probably closer to 2018 or 2019. So no, I might not have actually seen that one. Might not have actually seen the Frank Grillo one. I do like Frank Grillo though. So, all right, ScaredyCast says if David Gordon Green is making 3 of the Exorcist movies, does that mean the third one will be marketed as one thing, but then the movie itself will be something different and awful? Yeah, I think 100% that's got to happen. I think there's going to be Pazuzu will make a cameo appearance at some point, and that'll be that. Yeah, no, Halloween Ends was terrible. Let's just all agree that Halloween Ends was fucking terrible. There's the weirdest contingent of people who are like, Halloween Ends is brilliant, and people just don't understand it, and years later they're gonna have to admit that it was brilliant, and I'm just like, no. I'm sorry, but no. Neurodema is in the chat. What up? Hey yo, good to see you. So wow, okay, we got some viewership. So guys, back to the Discord. Should I show them the window or what? Okay, so right now we have a general channel, we have a Hail to Stephen King channel, we have a Dylan's New Nightmare channel, we have a movies channel, a gaming channel, and a horror themed memes channel. So lots of cool categories for people to share things in. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Producer Dave's throwing some memes on there.
That's
Gauge
awesome.
Against the Machine. You know, I made some horror memes for an episode that we did a long time ago. I could post those in here.
So will it count? Like, do all my serial killer memes count?
Sure.
Yay!
I don't care. Why not? What the hell? Damn, Producer Dave's been posting some Super Dark Times. Just watching pretty good. You know, I never watched that one. So I'm just sorry, guys. I got to respond to the
I feel like I did see that one.
I never actually watched that one, but Fuego did. Worth it? Oh, pretty damn good. Yeah, so that's probably worth it. So I think around the same time we watched like Summer of '84, and so that kind of was. I felt like that fulfilled that part of shit for me. barbecue nachos, and I'm in love. Okay, well, roast beef and peppers. What the fuck? Oh, what's your favorite sandwich? It's Marsha asking, what's your favorite sandwich? That's a very rainbow thing, so that's good. We get that. Okay. Dave's throwing memes in the Hail to Stephen King Discord, so Fuego's going to have to start being active in that Hail to Stephen King Discord, throwing in some Stephen King memes and starting to post his Hail to Stephen Kings when he gets to them. Fuego, also, while you're listening, we need to do that next. So Fuego and I spoke recently, and we need to do the next edition of the Stephen King tier list. We need to do the newest books that have come out in the last 2 years, as well as we need to do the movie tier list that we've been planning to do for so long. Oh shit, I shot him 6 times in the chat. What's going on? Shot him 6 times. What up, Cecil? Love seeing all the positive reviews for DNN. Thank you. Yeah, those pictures and that video was fun to put together because those were genuine reviews of the film. People are really excited about it. The Shallows was... Oh, you got to see it. Okay, awesome. Hell yeah. No, I recommended The Shallows to I Shot Him 6 Times when we spoke last. By the way, The Shallows was awesome. The cinematography was amazing, as you said. Thanks for the rec. Awesome. Love that you got to see that. I Shot Him 6 Times. Again, that's my favorite shark movie behind Jaws. I think The Shallows is fucking fantastic. Blake Lively is awesome. The shark effects are incredible. People are like, it's too CG. I'm like, blow it out your ass. Like, do it better yourself. Like, there's no... It's so good. Like, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit easy when it comes to that, though.
I'm just going to say, Wences, I'm with you. I did not like Hereditary.
Oh, no!
Whatever. No, I hated it. It was terrible.
What?
So bad.
Tell me you didn't like Midsommar.
I didn't think it was like the worst thing ever, but I wasn't like, I want to watch it again. But no, Hereditary was terrible.
I watched someone's reaction to Hereditary literally this morning, and it was so fun because Hereditary is still... I think Hereditary is still one of the best horror movies I've seen in the last decade. For real. I think it's one of the best horror movies of the last decade.
No.
It is scary. It is well made. It is
Boring.
got parts that... I disagree. I think it all builds. I think it all builds appropriately. It's not like a slasher, fast-paced slasher or anything, but I do think it builds. Okay, so this is interesting. We could have a whole episode going into this shit. All right, so hang on. No, DNN isn't out, you son of a bitch, Wences. Time to bootleg on LimeWire. Fucking hate you, but I love that you call out LimeWire because LimeWire was mine, my go-to after Metallica shut, or not Metallica. Yeah, Metallica shut down Napster. Yeah, once they shut down Napster, LimeWire was my go-to. Stu, I still haven't seen Halloween Kills because of the backlash on that. Yeah, Wences, don't watch Halloween Kills. It's just trash. Okay, hot take while we're on movies. Okay, love Hereditary, but mixed on her. But I'm the one that loves Midsommar. Okay, Midsommar, I watched it once. That might be one I'd enjoy more again watching later, but I don't think so. All right. Oh God, I love the comments are coming in. Manzana Roja, Red Apple. What up? The Shallows is good. Can't wait for Meg 2. Dude, I'm with you, Red Apple. I don't want to. I hope that's not like. I'm not trying to downplay your Manzana Rojo. I'll just call you by your name, Manzana Rojo. Yeah, no, I'm excited about the Meg 2 also. The Meg 1 obviously was not any kind of scientifically accurate or any kind of accurate at all, but it wasn't even accurate to the book, but it was still a fun ride. And I think the Meg 2 should be a fun ride also. That's my hope anyway. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Hollywood needs to remake the Omen movies. God, speaking of boring, yeah, the Omen movies I never got into. What about you?
The original is way better than the remake, and we don't need to remake it again. We've already been there, done that, and it was not good. So no.
Yeah, Omen, I don't know. You'd have to do really something interesting to get the Omen to be interesting again. Because, I again, it's all the same thing. Like, from what I remember, I've only seen the whole Omen series once. I've seen the first movie maybe twice, but I've only seen the remake once, and I've only seen the sequels once.
And there's like, what,
There's 4 plus the remake.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the 4th one was actually a TV movie, if I'm not mistaken, but they put it out on DVD. Let's see. Yeah, Meg 2 looks like dumb fun, says Neuro Demuzzik. Agreed. Eric Hartman says Ari Aster should have directed Salem's Lot. I've given up on the remake. The amount of secrecy is ridiculous. Yeah, Fuego's been covering the Salem Lot new movie for years, almost, it feels like. Like, there's news, and then it goes away, and then there's news, and then it goes away. Speaking of Fuego, though, he says Super Dark Times is great. Going back to the shit a little bit earlier. Destination Station, The Shallows is so good. The cinematography is amazing. That's exactly what I said to I Shot Him 6 Times. All right, here we go. Well, what did you expect? Okay, so Scaredycast. I read your comment. That's what that was reacting to. Well, some news just broke that the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is PG-13, and my son is furious right now, stomping around the house. Look, if I was able to stomp around the house without waking people, I would do it as well. It's a bummer, but I can't say that I'm altogether surprised. The vast majority of Five Nights at Freddy's fans tend to be younger than 18, or at least were younger than 18 when they were fans. Now they've grown out of it, but
it was meant for teens.
Yeah, it was meant for teens. It was meant for a younger audience. It was. I am not terribly upset that that's the case. I never fully expected to see a mangled child in an animatronic. You know what I mean? I expected it to be a lot. I didn't say I wasn't hoping for it, but I'm just saying. See, this is why it's fun to have Morgan here, because when it gets dark, like Morgan's the little dark raven on the shoulder next to the angel. Like, it's pretty funny. But yeah, no. While it would be funny and interesting to see a mangled child in an animatronic, I didn't expect to see it. And you know, how much gore do you really need with that kind of thing? Like, the Banana Splits went crazy with the gore, and I don't think it's necessary to tell a good, scary Five Nights story to have it super gory. Sorry, I don't mean to keep yawning. I don't know what I need. Do I need water or do I need drink? Because I've got both. I don't know what to do. Take over for me.
Just touch all the buttons. Touch all the buttons.
Sorry, I'm trying to wake myself up. I'm enjoying the stream. It's just really late for my Betty Bye time.
Okay.
All right, let's get back to it here. Meg, Destination Station says, I think Meg 2 will embrace the ridiculousness more. I agree. I hope so. Wensa says, I can't wait to see Fuego rage quit over the Pet Sematary series. Yeah, apparently we're getting a Pet Sematary prequel now.
I saw that.
I don't know anything about it other than it's supposed to be a prequel. But is it supposed to be a prequel to the original or a prequel to the remake? You're going to speak without knowing? Is it this or this?
The answer is
yes.
I think it's supposed to be something about like digging into the roots of what the Pet Cemetery is and what started.
High five on digging into the roots joke. Love it. See, this is why she belongs on the channel.
Dig your roots. Wait,
Morgan, do you have a channel? Allow me to correct you, sir. It is not Morgan.
Yes, it is. It's
Morgue-N.
It is pronounced Morgan, so yeah.
Sorry.
No, I don't have a channel.
I love being a douche about that.
Yes, you
it's
do.
Fun.
I know.
At least I'm not calling you the other thing.
Hey.
Super cool cat.
Hi, I'm Morgs. I hope you're doing well. No, I don't have a channel. Thanks for asking.
No, she doesn't have a channel. But talk to her on our Discord. Hit that Discord button down below, and you can talk to Morgs all you want. Maybe not all you want. I mean, let's within reason.
I live on Discord pretty much, so
yeah. There you go.
Discord troll.
Let's see. Mainly want to watch The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Yes, Last Voyage of the Demeter. Have you seen that trailer yet? So it's a movie.
Sounds like space.
No. It's a movie about. It's a boat, but it's the trip that Dracula took from Transylvania to the Americas, and it's that boat. And so what the dudes start to go missing, and giant bat Dracula creature, like he's a giant bat Dracula, fucking cool looking, dude. You want to see? I'll show you. I won't show you the trailer, but I'll show you what the Bat Dracula looks like. Batula.
Batula.
Last voyage of the Demeter. Images, please. Jeez, Bat Dracula. Look at how cool Bat Dracula is. He is so cool.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
Well, boats are not. I mean, Triangle was good, but boats.
Triangle was really good. Love Triangle.
Huge.
Okay, so apparently Morgan's not a boat girl. All right, please, Cecil. Please, Cecil is never a douche. Disagree. Even I can disagree with that. Even I can disagree with that. A Serbian film level of gore. I gotta be honest. I don't remember there being a ton of gore in a Serbian film. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She'd know better than me. I've seen it once. Fuego and I watched it once for a Patreon thing, and we actually enjoyed the film. Like, we thought it was a really well-made movie. But I guess we got the edited version where there was a lot less baby grape.
No, they don't really show that necessarily, but there's the chick gets beheaded, and then there's the whole eyeball part in the.
Don't remember that.
There's a lot of blood.
Hey, fair enough. Well, all right. Yeah, I don't remember the amount of blood, so I can't speak to that apparently. Dad tired, totally relatable. Yes, thank you, Neuro. I did spend some time with the boy today. Oh, if only I could show you guys pictures of the boy, but I promised not to, and I've seen some videos as to now I understand why I shouldn't. As much as I would love to show you guys what Soren looks like, there's some awful shit that people do with kid pictures.
And if any of you want to know more about that, hit me up on Discord and I can totally educate you on
Absolutely.
why you should keep your children off the internet, because that's what I've been doing with myself for the last 4 years. So
you want the answers? She's the one.
You probably don't want to know, but yeah, I'll
no,
tell
it's
you.
really disturbing. It's really disturbing shit. Wences says, "Wait, no, FNAF can't be PG-13. Why not, Wences? Does it really need to be super gory? Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it like her. Please, Cecil is never douche. Oh yeah, I already read that. I just wanted to repeat it. Sophia Isabel, thank you very much. You're always very positive. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, so I tried to explain to him maybe on streaming an R-rated version will drop like they did Megan, but he's not listening. That's fair. That's fair. The fact that you've raised your son to be so upset that it's not R-rated at his age is cute.
I mean, kind of, but honestly, like, I don't think a movie needs to be rated R to be good.
No,
like,
I
if
agree.
it's done well, it doesn't need to be, like...
Megan was done well, and it was PG-13. Oh, the version I saw in the theater.
I was going to say, the version I saw wasn't.
Yeah,
but
the version I saw in the theater was good.
I can't imagine that it was... When I was watching it, I was like, I can't imagine how much they could have possibly
when she
cut
bit
out,
that kid's ear off, or when she pulled the kid's ear off, it like just stretched really long. You didn't see it detach.
It does detach, but it pretty much just
yeah. You didn't actually see it detach.
It was so.
And then when she kills the dude in the elevator, there's no like blood afterwards.
Oh, there's a ton of blood.
Yeah, there's no blood in that scene otherwise.
The whole elevator's full of blood.
Yeah, that wasn't in there.
Okay,
so
well,
those are the differences.
Whoop-de-doo.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
The remake of When a Stranger Calls.
I have seen that once.
So very good.
Okay.
So incredibly good.
Okay.
And it was PG-13. There was no reason for it to not be.
Yeah.
And it was,
The Conjuring movies. Excellent scares. Or they might actually be R, now that I think about it. I don't recall either. But they didn't have to be. It doesn't have to be R. But I was expecting a full-blown Bite of 83. Is it the Bite of 83 or the Bite of 87? I don't know. The meme is the Bite of 87. Is that the Bite of 87?
Okay, so Jaws shows plenty and it was PG-13, but you know what?
Well, no, also, Jaws was PG because that was before PG-13
I was going to say,
thing.
It was a thing because Beetlejuice would have gotten a higher rating, but it didn't because of that not existing at the time.
Yeah.
There was, I can't remember, I at one point in time I knew the specific movie that pushed PG-13 into existence, and it was a horror movie. But I don't remember what it was. No.
No, because I remember Phantasm 2 being advertised as a rated X movie when it came out. rated X, and I was like, ooh, that's a dirty movie.
And that never happened.
I did like Phantasm
too,
though.
they totally changed the standards.
Scaredy Cats, the boy loves his blood and guts. All right, well, hey, you raised him right. You know what I mean? Jason Drawhun. How would you say that? Drawhun or Drawfun? I apologize for not knowing exactly how to say your last name, my friend. But hey, buds, I'm still looking forward to watching Dylan's New Nightmare. I hope all is well. Yes, it is well, and Dylan's New Nightmare is coming along very well. And I actually wouldn't mind giving you a little hint of something that's going to be dropping in the very near future. I'm going to give you just
Indiana Jones Temple of Doom.
A little taste. Little taste. So we are very soon to release a music video for Dylan's New Nightmare. So let me give a little taste here. Okay, here we go. You guys want a little taste? A little taste of something? A little something, something? Let's put that over here. All right, so this is a little taste of the music video for Running from This Dream Warrior. Bam. That's as much as I'm going to show you guys. But there you go. So that is the first. Well, no, I skipped past. So it's about 30 seconds, 45 seconds. It's not. It's not Dream Warriors. It's not Dream Warriors. All right. Well, I'll just play a tiny bit more, so you can see it's not Dream Warriors. Listen, Wences, listen to it. Here we go. I'm going to go back just a scotch. There you go. That's so yeah, no, not it is not indeed a Dream Warriors cover, although it is kind of. It is a mashup of Dream Warriors and Running from This Nightmare. So that is a mashup that Fuego came up with, that Mahalo, their band, Mahalo specifically though, put everything together. Came out awesome, so much so that I felt the need to do a whole music video for it. And the music video we shot in one 12-hour block for less than $200, because that's how much I paid to feed everyone, basically, with a feed everyone and do a couple of makeup effects. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I was getting into that. See, that's the thing. Everyone will get into it. So yeah, the band name, technically Fuego's band is Chiron. The name that they made this song under is called Nancy and the Nightmares. That's a separate little thing that they're doing. But yes, that is our that is the big song. I will say, when we did our premiere at Mad Monster, the first question we got after the movie was that a mashup that you guys did between Dream Warriors and Run from This Nightmare? And we were like, yeah. And they're like, that was fucking awesome. And so I knew that this was kind of going to get that attention. So I'm very excited about it. Davey Deathray was in the chat. I'm not sure if he's still there. Good to see him. Davey Deathray did the very first review of Dylan's New Nightmare that we all saw out of the Mad Monster premiere event. And that was awesome. So thank you, Davey Deathray. Yeah, Ouija Origin of Evil is a great PG-13 flick. I agree. Poltergeist and Temple of Doom. Yep, absolutely. Those were PG movies, I think, before PG-13 as well, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so let's see. I thought Red Dawn was the first PG-13. You might be right. Let's see here. Okay. Indiana Jones was released earlier than Red Dawn in 1984 by a couple of months. Okay. So maybe Indiana Jones was the first PG-13. Got it. Living for This. Hell yeah, I love it. Nice. Tuesday. Listen, Lisa. Listen, Lisa. Listen. All right. They still have the same now. I was getting into that. Had creative juice left, much respect. Oh yeah, I know band politics come into play. So yeah, that's something that you can look forward to coming to the channel very soon. The entire music video. I did skip ahead. You didn't see the very beginning of it. You just saw the beginning of the song. So yeah, that's all happening soon. But Discord wise, make sure you guys are clicking and linking and joining. We're gonna have some fun. Oh, is it highlighted? Because people have...
Yes, when they go white like that, it means that there's new content.
Oh, shit. Okay. Damn, all right. We already got people up in here. Sweet. That's cool. I just hadn't scrolled down.
Yeah, keep on coming.
Nice. I love it. This is going to be fun.
You don't even know.
I know. Neuro, what up? Neuro in the chat. Sweet. What up? I'm going to love this. Yes, sweet. Okay, cool. All right, so, yeah, we didn't intend this to be a super long stream, you guys. It was just going to be kind of fun and letting people know about the Discord and checking in and stuff. So, stay tuned. You will be seeing my reaction to the Exorcist trailer probably tomorrow early. Then we will go ahead and put up our Cobweb review. I was holding off on doing some things because of the strike, but it turns out that because we are entertainment journalists primarily, we are able to still cover things because we are not being paid to cover these things. So because we're non-union, we're not being paid to cover these things or quote-unquote promote it. These are just our honest, impartial, objective reactions to these things as entertainment journalists. So apparently that's the delineating line that we need to draw, but there you have it. Does anyone else have any questions for us or for Morgan specifically? Because again, she hasn't been on the channel in a while, so take advantage while she's here, and we're all feeling loosey goosey and fun. So ask her some questions to get some answers. So let's see. Spielberg is the reason PG-13 was created for Temple of Doom. He didn't want the R rating. That could make sense because Temple of Doom is pretty aggressive with them Kali-Ma-ing people and pulling out their hearts.
I was gonna say that.
Kali-Ma. Yeah, exactly. That shit. But all right. So while they're formulating questions, let me just see.
These people don't know me.
I know. Well, it's been a while. That's so get to know Morgan via the Discord. Top 3 most extreme horror movies. Oh shit, she's this is
that
a girl
was
for that.
Loaded. That's my friend, and that was loaded.
Oh, Jack Spawn's your friend. Oh, okay. Well, hey, there you go.
So that's a good one for you. What do you consider extreme? That way I can giggle at you.
Okay. Well, my extreme. I guess I definitely don't have the experience that you do in extreme horror, but. So probably the most extreme would be considered the one we were just talking about a little bit ago. the kid one. What was it? Serbian film.
Mm-hmm.
I think The Corpse of Anna Fritz is pretty good as far as that goes. Other than that, like, I've never subjected myself to Sallow, or
That's
like
a terrible movie.
I haven't done.
Don't watch Sallow unless you just want to watch.
Like,
people
I saw Martyrs years ago. I don't even remember it. It didn't affect me the way it affected a lot of people. I have and saw Frontiers years ago. I don't remember it at all. Like, I just, movies that apparently affected a lot of people just didn't really. Again, Martyrs. Either I just didn't understand it, or it just didn't affect me the way it affected everyone else.
Martyrs is what? Jack, you'll have to help me. It's an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, I want to say. The entirety of the movie is effectively in the last 15 to 30 minutes. So it effectively really could have been a short film, but, you know, they had to, like, drag you through all the suffering so you could understand the end more fully, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was really the bulk of the film was in the very, very tail end. And so it just takes an eternity. And then it just doesn't really feel like it's worth it. Because you're like, really? That was it? Okay, cool. Now, I didn't see the remake, which everybody said was terrible. But I didn't see the remake. I've seen the original, so.
Well, and then what's that other movie? I don't know. It's from Asia. I can't remember if it was Korean or whatever, but it was the one where the girl... Oh, Audition.
Oh, yeah.
I have apparently that's an aggressive one.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. It didn't really do a ton
It's
to me.
torture porn.
I like the disturbingness of the as she's like about to saw off your leg and shit. But otherwise, it was that kind of bored me. You know, it didn't really get to me. I like the Saw movies a lot. I like the Hostel movies. Audition is along those. I mean, I'll say I've seen them once, and I don't have bad feelings for them. So I guess I like them well enough. I do
not.
Again, I give most things passes. If I come out entertained and not like, I've seen that before a million times, then I'm like, okay, it was worth sitting through. You know what I mean? Like, I watch all sequels. I watch all remakes, sequels, demakes, you know? Like, all the shit. Like, the only thing I haven't kept up on are the Puppet Master movies. Like, I think I need to watch Blade, the last Reich, or whatever the fuck that Puppet Master movie is, plus a couple of others. But I mean, for the most part, I keep up on everything, but I just don't keep up on extreme horror.
I'm not big on
I saw 3 Extremes and 3 Extremes 2.
I was gonna say, somebody just talked about J-horror. I'm not a huge fan of J-horror. I just, it does not. I don't get it because it's not.
You think Battle Royale counts as J-horror?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that's what Hunger Games was basically based on.
Yeah, but it's not the same. But
no,
yes,
I get
it. Suicide Club is one of my. I have a couple exceptions.
I have that. I don't think I ever watched it.
I really like Suicide Club. It's one of my favorite ones. And then The Red Shoes.
Ghost Mysteries. What up? What up? Good to see you.
Audition. So those are the exceptions.
Okay.
Trauma.
Okay. So yeah, top 3 extreme. Okay. Terrifier 2 was pretty extreme. I gotta say, but it's goofy gore.
Yeah.
It's goofy gore. It's not like serious, disturbing gore. It's super goofy gore. But I love that. Hostel 1. Screw that Achilles scene. Again, I've only seen Hostels one time. Candyman 2021, it hit different on a different level for me. So that's surprising, Wences. Candyman, the new Candyman wasn't bad to me, but it just didn't do... It wasn't nearly as scary as the first one. The first one was scary as fuck, I thought. J-horror is Japanese horror. That's what it's shortened to. So, like...
Asian horror.
The Ring, The Grudge...
No, Ring You.
Yeah, well, Ring You, Ju-on. Okay, whatever.
It matters.
Okay, that's fair. But it's what The Ring and The Grudge were based on, amongst other things. Like, there's lots of J-horror, but it's that aesthetic, right? It's that creepy, evil girl, usually thing, you know, long hair. Like, there's aspects of the new movie that we just reviewed called Cobweb. there's J horror aspects in that movie as well.
It can be, inspired by.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it's its own thing, just like any other subgenre in the horror film or horror genre. Rubber Soul, what up, dude? Holy shit, Rubber Soul. Rubber Soul, I've got your picture of me and Lewis still up over here on the wall. Well, I think Robert moved it somewhere else. I need to find where he moved it to, but fuck, it's good to see you, man. Rubber Soul did a really wonderful drawing of me and Lewis. Aww. When Lewis was still around. Love Rubber Soul. Damn, good long time, brother. Audition and Antichrist. I've never seen Antichrist. That's the Willem Dafoe one, right?
I tried so hard to get everybody says it's so disturbing and it's all on all the lists, but I had a really hard time.
Isn't it just like a dude whose baby dies while he's having sex or something like that?
It's a guy and his wife, and there's a scene and they're fucking, and it's like a toddler, and he just like steps out the window, dies, and then
I couldn't watch that.
Blame themselves because they were doing something, and I just could never get any farther than that. So
I would be destroyed. Yeah, I couldn't watch the movie.
No, not because I was just boring. I just
fair. Okay, do a completely different reason. No, I can't watch anything like that now. Absolutely not. I'm so tied to Soren when it comes to that shit. So Amber Alert was good found footage. I can't remember if I saw Amber Alert or not.
That's not a horror movie.
Oh, okay. What is it, a thriller kind of thing?
Probably.
Just like kids were taken. Is Amber Alert the one that was filmed in Phoenix? Like on the highways?
So, yeah.
Okay, so I did see that one.
It's the one that's based off of, and so they're using the Amber Alerts to try to...
Yeah, okay, I did see that one. Yeah, no, that wasn't bad, but I wouldn't consider it horror, no. Antichrist is Lars, and it makes most men cringe. Okay, fair enough. It will make most men cringe. Yeah, well, it would make me cringe just from the toddler bit, but I don't know anything beyond that. Like, I don't have any idea what Antichrist has to do with anything.
No, it's supposed to be like really torturous scenes, like some kind of cock and ball torture type things, and hands coming out of the ground with the tree and so. Yeah, I mean, I know things, but I haven't seen it. So
okay, fair enough.
Hey, so Rubber Soul, you say Faces and Traces of Death. Do you watch any other like Mondo type stuff like that? Do you watch mixtapes and things like that?
Yeah, Rob, let us know. Asian horror can take the most mundane things and make them terrifying. That's fair. They can. Well, I mean, I love the fact, honestly, their anime is so fucking dope. Like, all anime from all different, parts of Asia are fucking cool as hell. So it's really phallic mutilation, says Fuego.
See, I never got to that scene, but I've seen that. Should I stop talking now?
No, go ahead. I'm never gonna watch it if it's phallic mutilation.
I haven't seen it in that movie, but
what do they fillet someone's Johnson?
I've seen it in real life. Not like real life.
I was like what the fuck?
Not like real life, but like real life. Like I've watched people.
Like that on YouTube or some shit? I mean, not YouTube, but some dark web shit. Okay. All right, fair enough.
Allegedly.
See, years ago when the internet was brand new, I was shown that like the very first beheading video of the soldier in Iraq that gets beheaded and was like screaming and gurgling, and then like that was that, and I watched that and I was like, okay, I don't ever need to see like real shit like this ever again. I'm just gonna stick with the fake shit because that's great. That works for me. Because this is gonna stick. I can still picture perfectly that video, and I saw that shit like 15 years ago, or Jesus.
Oh man,
maybe 20 years ago.
Back in the day. Back in the day. When
I'm scared of Morgan's Destination Station.
Back when the internet was new and we had Blue Waffle and Meat Spin and Lemon Party and all that fun stuff.
2 Girls, 1 Cup was what I knew.
No, that's more recent than the stuff I'm talking about.
Well, Lemon Party I've heard of. I've never seen any of those
Want
things.
to?
Blue Waffle, no. And I do know what Blue Waffle is, even though I never looked it up, thank God. But Yeah. Props to Lars for the practical special effects. Oh, unflinching genital mutilation burns itself into your brain. Fucking seriously? Oh, God. No. Why am I even imagining it? Oh.
Oh, and Jack, I want to say that there was a video that just dropped on that. Moth got his channel back, so that's if anybody wants to see that video.
Morris has it on her classics list. Alright, fair enough. Pitbull castration.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. There's this guy, and he R-worded a child, and so they got together and they unleashed their pit bull upon him and
I'm
took
fine
their
with that.
revenge, and you can see the whole entire thing rip right off his body. It's fun.
Wait, in real life?
Yes.
I'd watch that one, because a dude like that deserves it. Maybe I don't want to watch it. Like, as I thought about it, I'm like, wait, I'm actually going to watch a dog rip a dude's dick and balls off?
I guess you don't know until you try, right?
Like, I gotta say, I'm interested in watching something with children, you said?
No, that's the backstory. Like, supposedly, the guy was a pedo, and
so if that's the case, if he was actually a pedo, like, I don't mind if that's
there's no proof that that's the story.
That should be at least what happens to pedos in America. Is like if they all get their either way, if they all get their dick and balls ripped off by pit bulls, that to me is a fair trade. No, not fair. Still, they owe, but like it makes it so it'll never happen again. That's for sure. Newest gore video is live face skinning.
Oh, really?
Look at the fucking face on this one. Did you see the interest? Wow. Bro, everyone, welcome Morgan back to the channel.
Hi. Nice to see you.
We, no, but it's actually part of one of the episodes that we wanted to do in bringing Morgan back was a regular series where Morgan shows Cecil fucked up shit and Cecil reacts. Like, it wouldn't be stuff that we could show you guys, but it would be stuff that I would be reacting to, and that would be a pretty fun series. Would you guys want to watch a series like that? Let us know in the comments. Where Morgan just like shows me fucked up shit and I have to react and be like, no, because I will, because I'm over the top when it comes to that shit. Because
I give him 3 episodes.
I can't, like, by the 3rd episode I come on, I'm all like, disheveled, no! My clothes are ripped. I'm like, welcome back to the horror show. I lost my will to live. Oh, Lord. Well, it could be a lot of fun. I know a guy who has had suspension parties. I may pass. Ooh.
Oh, suspension. I've always wanted to do that.
Is that like the Hook shit? Oh, boy. That's like from The Cell. I remember that from The Cell.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, well, there you go. The Cell, the section of the horse
true.
In The Cell is amazing. Morgs could discuss a horror movie scene of gore versus real-life gore version.
I could.
That'd be cool.
Very true.
That'd be a good idea. So there, we have some ideas for what we can have Morgan do. So again, bad Cecil. If you guys have ideas for what you might like to see, Morgan talk about, go ahead and tell everyone what you tend to be interested in, and maybe people will feed us ideas for shows for you to do, even though we have ideas of our own.
I feel like they've got a pretty good
be more specific
foot on it now. I like very, very depraved stuff. Yes, I don't know. I like the darker stuff. I'm not into horror comedy. I'm not into silly things.
She doesn't like the slapsticky shit.
No, I mean slashers to a degree I'm into, but it kind of depends on how you package it and sell it to me. Mm-hmm. So there's that. But yeah, I'm more into psychological stuff and just like the really depraved, the really disturbing, really depraved stuff that's gonna stick with you, stuff that's gonna mess you up. That's where I live, in the deep dark hole over there.
Yep, agreed. But it's okay. It's a great perspective to have on the channel. So thank you for coming back on, and hopefully we will get to see you more and more. But let's see here. Also begotten by. Oh, okay.
I didn't like it.
Marilyn Manson used it for his. Is it a movie?
Yeah, it is. It's like an art piece, and it's supposed to be like the death of the Earth or something. God, I have to remember. It's this whole thing, and it's just like a whole bunch of really off-putting sounds with black and white imagery, and it's just very like symbolic and stuff. And I just found it annoying. Sorry.
Fair enough. Hey, look, it's all subjective, right?
I've seen, like, I've made it a point to watch all of the movies that are, like, on the lists. If you look them up, like, most disturbing movies, da-da-da-da-da. And, yeah, some of the ones that get to the top all the time are very confusing to me. Begotten's one of them. Eraserhead. Awful.
We had a couple. We had that as a Patreon request, and 2 of our people did it, and like I didn't hear anything about it other than it was weird.
It's awful. No, there is one that's Death of God and Birth of the Earth and Her Son. Yeah, exactly. But it just, I don't know. It just hits or it doesn't, I guess, and it was a miss for me. But as far as like art house, what's it? Jack, help me. It's a French name, like two on two something or other.
Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar?
No.
Oh.
It's the title is French, and it's
Come
Salvador.
on, anyone that got that joke, you're rolling.
It's Salvador
You're rolling
Dali.
right now.
And there's the epic scene in that one is when he cuts there's a girl sitting in the chair, and he grabs her face like this, and she's just sitting there, and he just like cuts her eye right open with a razor blade. It's a good one.
I'm so like looking forward and not looking forward to those episodes.
Yes.
At the same time. Like, oh my God. You know, I actually have days nowadays sometimes where I'm like, maybe I should stop watching horror, because my mind always goes to the worst case scenario with the imagination when the kids are doing shit. And my mind always is just thinking of like bad shit, and I'm like, maybe I should just stop watching horror movies and just watch fucking cartoons and comedies. Like, maybe that would fix my brain a little bit, but I don't know, man.
And yet you want me to show you messed up stuff.
Right? Well, this is my problem.
I watch gore, like real gore. Like,
this is my problem. By the way,
that's what I do for fun. When I'm bored, I put the headphones on and get the screen protector out so the kids can't see what I'm doing, and then just watch gore movies.
Yeah.
Videos, not movies, but anyway.
I'm just picking up on the fact that, by the way, I'm kind of like a fat old Wolverine, because I've got these silver chops that stop right here, and then I have like a kind of brown black goatee, except for this silver patch right here. Like,
did you just decide what you wanted to be for Halloween? I
mean, kind of, yeah. Fat Sabretooth or Fat Wolverine is in my future. Anywho's it's. Let's see here. Un chien en slio, an eyeball.
I told you.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was talking about.
Gotcha, okay.
Morgan,
are you excited for the A24 film Talk to Me?
I wanted to go to that screening, and I didn't get to go. So
we only got 2 tickets after all, unfortunately. So
yes, I am. I don't really know a lot about it, but the
it's
picture looked cool. So don't tell me.
Yeah, no, it's good to go in blind for that, I would say.
I am, though. I do want to see that one.
It was a good one. I was bummed that you didn't get to go with us. I didn't know what to expect, because it's been hyped since March.
Yeah, I just saw the poster and the message being like, oh, if anybody wants to go, and I was like, I do, but then I forgot to send the email. So
no, yeah. So she does want to see Talk to Me, and I think it's gonna be any one of you guys that hasn't seen Talk to Me yet, make time to do so. And Morgan, definitely, it is worth your time to do so. So
I want to see the reading still so bad.
The reading.
That's the one that's on,
right.
like, BET or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to see it so bad.
I don't think we're allowed to have that channel.
I don't know, but I want to watch it.
You can go with me, Morgan.
Yes, let's go.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it. We've been on for over an hour. Jesus, wow. All right. Well, it went by fast. We had a good time. So thank you guys very much for joining us. If you're watching this later, make sure you click the link to the Discord down below and join up. It's popping already. We got some comments going, so I'm going to make sure I'm pulled up on my phone, and now I'm going to have a new place to waste time. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you very much to Morgan for coming back on the channel and having some fun. And if you guys want her to do more, you beg and plead in the comments below, you freaking little, I don't know, what would you call your, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to force it.
Lick my boot, maggot.
There we go. That did it for someone. That did it for someone.
In the sarcastic tone and everything.
Yes. Oh, you don't even care enough to say it like you mean it. That worked for someone somewhere. So to that person, you're welcome. So thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you to all of our patrons for supporting the channel the way that you do. We greatly appreciate it. And until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
I'm Morgan.
And remember,
stay scared.